because it goes against the motto of Jamaica, out of many one people. Moreover, the Golding family has been a family that has given selfless contribution to Jamaica, starting with Professor John Golding from the 1950s. One would recall that when the Kendall crash took place, it was
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And in this one, my people, we're still on the race issue. We're still on the race matter. And the real Jamaicans are upset at the outburst of two leaders of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the race card is a serious issue for people. When we see the taking jabs at opposition leader Mark Golding, telling him to go back to his country when he's a white Jamaican. He is a born Jamaican. So what are they saying then, my people? All the white Jamaicans, or all those who leave from other countries and come to Jamaica, have impacted Jamaica in a positive way. Then they should take their belongings and go back to their country. So he's not only referencing Mark Golding, he's referencing, or they are referencing, that the Matalan them for going back where them a come from too. The Stewarts them for going back where them a come from too. You know? The Azan them for going back where them a come from too. Because when you check it, my people, and it boils down to the nitty-gritty of it, most of them Jamaica Labour Party supporters or donors are white people. So, are they really talking about Mark Golding alone when it comes down to skin color? No. And then they're bringing this card from in the 70s, trying to trick the young people them. Right? And these are the platforms that will come and bring the truth. A whole heap of other bloggers out there fighting the lies with truth. And some people may make gonna hear from a few of the real Jamaicans them where really feel upset about this and the outburst and the whole downplaying of the hierarchy of Jamaica Labour Party when they can't even come out, especially the Prime Minister, to speak on this issue. But yet still they put out a press conference saying that the People's National Party needs to apologize. Apologize for what? Apologize for what? Well, my people, I want to go over One Avenue and subscribe over there, my people. And big up to all who will speak in this video. Credits goes out to the people. Notification shout out goes to Rumba Time News. Big up yourself, Rumba Time News, my people. Run go over our YouTube channel as well. Subscribe, watch up some of the videos them, like up the videos them. Get our channel to 2K subscribers.
There's another man called Marky British, and he is a man who believes in holding chains around the neck of black people. And in a missus him a take picture, a whole chain around my neck, the rest of my neck.
I'm gonna ask a simple question, Juliet Cuthbert. An act of injustice, cruelty, and murder against citizens of a country, and an act of skit, which is more dangerous and harmful for the country as a nation. Because as I can remember clearly, the Coral Garden massacre, also known as the Coral Garden incident or Bad Friday, refers to a series of tragic events that unfolded in Jamaica between April 11th and 13th, 1963, It is a dark and often overlooked chapter in Jamaica's history. This tragic event saw the mass arrest, torture, and murder of Rastafari by the Jamaican police and military force, ordered by the Jamaican government, the Prime Minister, Sir Alexander Bustamante. So I would like you to give us some more clarity to what you are trying to say about the skit with Mark Golding and that Elder Rastaman. Juliet Cuthbert Flint, this is one thing I have to say to you. This is the final chapter for you people. Not a next chapter, the final chapter. And Rastafari cannot save you. Marcus Garvey cannot save the GLP party. Get this in on a thick, evil skull. After Bustamante order the death of Rastafari. If him don't kill out Rastafari out of Jamaica, God must blind him. You really have the audacity to come on this stage to try bring down Mark Golding with a skit. After all the shame and disgrace Bustamante bring down on Jamaica,
Say no
to Andrew Holness and the next chapter. Yes, to the final chapter of the GLP party and Andrew Holness.
Professor Floyd Morris, and I'm entering upon reference to the public conversation that is going around regarding the race and the birth status of the leader of the opposition, Mr. Mark Golding. I want to start out by condemning the rhetoric and the conversation that has been taking place, because it goes against the motto of Jamaica, out of many one people. Moreover, the Golding family has been a family that has given selfless contribution to Jamaica, starting with Professor John Golding from the 1950s. One would recall that when the Kendall crash took place, it was Professor John Golding who was sent as the medical doctor on spot to assist in the recovery on the crash site. And in the said 1950s, when there was a polio outbreak in Jamaica, it was Professor John Golding who was charged with the responsibility of leading the response to the polio victims. And it was out of that we saw the emergence of institutions such as the Mona Rehabilitation Institution that is now named in his honor. Additionally, in the early 1980s, when there was another outbreak of polio, it was Professor John Golding who came to the rescue for Jamaicans who were experiencing challenges with the polio outbreak. So the Golding family has given seminal contribution to the advancement and development of this country. And Mark Golding continues in that fine tradition by giving selfless contribution to Jamaica, and is now leading the foremost political organization in the country. I find it very disgusting and distasteful what is happening in terms of the references from people who have not given a quarter of the contribution that Mark and his family has given to Jamaica. This week, we celebrate Disability Awareness Week. Before I became this passionate advocate for persons with disabilities, Sir John Golding was that strong advocate and defender of persons with disabilities. I am not going to stand by and see the attack, the racial attack on his son, and don't enter upon the reference. It must be condemned and must be rejected, and we must ensure that those who engage in such rhetoric suffer the political consequences.
This race card nonsense has gone too far. Jamaica, who gets to decide who is a true Jamaican? Because by the new logics put out by Everett Warmington and Juliet Cuthbert, that if you are white or you don't, if your parents are not from Jamaica but you're born in Jamaica and you are white, then you are not a Jamaican by that definition. And if by that logic that the Jamaica Labour Party puts out, then Jamaica is in trouble, because 99% of the donors to the Jamaica Labour Party are white people, are white men, white women, people whose they leave their countries, they come here and they build Jamaica. Their children were born in Jamaica and they are true Jamaicans. And what that means is that Adam Stewart has to pack up, shut down sandals and go back to his country. It means that Joe Matalan would have to leave Jamaica and go back to Israel. It means that the Mayas would have to shut down KFC. Azan would have to pack up Bashko, Mega Mart, and go back to Syria. These are the people who build Jamaica. And when you talk about Mark Golding, whose father was from England, came to Jamaica and build a legacy that my family members who suffer from disabilities benefited from the legacy of Sir John Golding. Now, Mark Golding was a born Jamaican. He's white, but that doesn't make him any different from any of these leaders in Jamaica who build Jamaica, because our motto is out of many, one people. Now, Jamaica Labour Party is a big hypocrite, because you know why? Edward Seaga was a white man. Michael Manley was a white man. Bustamante was a white man. Two white men who were prime ministers were from the Jamaica Labour Party. And to see that these people are using race to define who you are and what you're eligible to do, then that is a dangerous rhetoric, and Jamaica needs to reject it. We need to reject it, because that's no basis in which you define somebody's ability. Because if that is the metric in which the Jamaica Labour Party is using, then Edward Seaga legacy needs to be erased. Bustamante legacy needs to be erased. And all the white people in the Labour Party legacy needs to be erased. We cannot use the race card to define who Mark Golding is and what his potential is to become Prime Minister of this country. 99% of those who donate money to the Jamaica Labour Party are white people. They are the same people who build industries. The Mafu, the Azan, the Adams, all of them, they are white Jamaicans, and they have a place in Jamaica. Our motto says, we are out of many, one people. Let me remind the Jamaica Labour Party of our motto. We are out of many, one people. And I hear this narrative about PMP was bashing Edward Seaga about his color of his skin. Let me rubbish that lie. PMP and the Jamaica Labour Party at that time was going up against each other. Edward Seaga was a white man. Michael Manley was a white man. They were white men. There was no way that the PMP could have used this color of the skin to attack Edward Seaga when their leader was also white. It was the birthplace, the origin of their birth. Michael Manley was born in Jamaica. Edward Seaga was born in the United States of America. That is why we have the song that says, My Leader Banya, because that was on the basis in which they were campaigning, not the color of their skin. So when I hear the Labour Party talking about, we using skin color against Edward Seaga, and now it's happening to Mark Golding, and we should suck it up. Let me tell you something. That is a lie. It was Edward Seaga who started the race card and called PJ Patterson, the Honorable PJ Patterson, a black scandal bag. So the rhetoric about skin has started in the Jamaica Labour Party. But that's beyond the point. What I'm saying, not because it happened then, we are to come back with it now. We're a modern society. Have we not evolved? Have we not grown? Jamaica is better than that. And our motto is out of many, one people. And today, Jamaica, we need to stop it. We need to reject it. We need to tell the leaders that we are not, that they should not divide us. We are one people. Doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you were born in Jamaica, you're a Jamaican. We hold our pride, we hold our flag high, and we are proud people. This divisive rhetoric has no place in Jamaica because out of many, we are one people. And if you love your country, you build it. Jamaica belongs to all Jamaicans. Let's not forget that. For those who are pushing this dangerous narrative, stop. And for the rest of us, stand up. Let us speak up. Because out of many, we are one people. One love Jamaica. One heart.
Share your thoughts in the comment section, my people. Me you wanna sip on that one, yeah? Tell me what you honestly think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Support the movement, liking up the videos, sharing them out. It is free. Thanks for all those who have donated to the channel and for all those who are supporting the channel. Big up to the returning subscribers. Big up to the new subscribers. And if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe, join the movement, and let us climb, my people. Big up to the members, Angela and Ivan Wallace. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself. Happy Vlogmas Day 2.